So I'm going to show you the ultimate exercise to help reduce your waist, support your back, and help you get rid of your Spanx. Now, if you do use Spanx, essentially what they're doing is they're just sucking your tummy in. Now, we have a muscle that actually does that for us naturally when we can build some strength and tone in that area of the body. So I'm going to show you the exercise. So what we want to do is we want to be on our hands and knees, and we want to have our knees directly under our hips, our hands directly under our shoulders, and we want to have our spine in a nice neutral alignment. Okay, so essentially our spine is straight, my chin's tucked in, head's in line with the rest of my trunk. And what we want to do is we're going to use gravity. Okay, so all of my organs that sit inside my abdominal cavity here, gravity is actually going to be pulling them down into my abdominal wall. And I'm going to use those organs as resistance. So what we want to do is we take a deep breath in and I expand my belly. I let gravity take the weight of everything. And then I'm going to draw my navel in towards my spine as I exhale at the same time. I hold it drawn in for a second. I release. Fill my belly up with air. Exhale. Draw my navel in towards my spine. So every time I draw my navel in towards my spine, I'm going to be reducing my waistline. So think of it like how women used to wear a corset and they had those tiny little waists. So we're drawing everything in, and essentially what's happening inside, so the transverse abdominis has fibers that run this way. So when it contracts, it brings everything in smaller. When it relaxes and we use the weight of our organs with gravity, it's going to expand. It's a very important muscle to work in unison with our breathing as well. So that's why we do it in cycle with that. And what happens is when we contract the muscle and we draw our navel in, it actually helps to decompress our lower back, which puts it in like a braced position. So like when you might have seen powerlifters or weightlifters, how they have those big belts and it sucks everything in and creates pressure, but it stabilizes your back. But it's a natural way of doing it through our muscular system. So the benefits are that it's going to help to reduce your belly line and also support and stabilize your lower back if you do have a weak back area. So in terms of repetitions, we can do it for roughly about 10 reps, holding it for a couple of seconds when we have it drawn in. If you do feel lightheaded, then don't hold it. Just do it without a hold, and you might repeat it for 3 sets. And this could be something that you might do a few times a week, just to develop a bit of strength and tone in those muscles.